I'm about to start playing Twin Mirror, a Don't Nod game, so obviously I'm gonna love it because it's gonna be choice-based and deep and emotionally driven and characters and all the things I love so much, I'm assuming. Diving into it completely just no information going in. So I'm really curious to see if there's anything sort of familiar, sort of Life is Strange-esque in this, but this is different. It's a different game. It's a different story. I'm not expecting it to be Life is Strange. I don't think anybody should compare games, creators make with another game they make because they're just different games or different stories. I don't think anybody should do that. You got to appreciate it for what it is and not be like, oh, this one's better. I don't know. That's what I think. And we'll see if this prompts me to create spreadsheets or not, because usually when I like a game, it does. And with that, part 1 of Twin Mirror.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host,
Fatal car crash. Journalist found dead in roadside accident.
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Yeah, you get to those faraway roads, you gotta put on something else. Not sure if the CD player, now it's more like Spotify or something. When was this made?
My bed don't weigh the same. I change my clothes and wash my hair.
This is really beautiful.
Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you.
Hey, you're gonna be at the wake, right? From
I'm down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Love this animation.
Keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Yeah, beautiful animation.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Does that not sound right? Time to kill before the funeral. Not like, I have time to kill before the funeral. Time to kill before the funeral. Ah, here we go.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Okay. All right, our first selection. Let's see. Why?
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were. Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. But there's litter
I
around.
came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Wow. Okay. Inspect. Oh, interesting. Well, let's check out the sign first. View of Basswood. Let's read it. Founded in 1865, the small mining town quickly grew along the coal industry. At its peak, Basswood produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia, with the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the U.S. Basswood is also a wonderful place to simply let nature be nature outside of the Appalachian Trail with hundreds of miles of hiking trails. A perfect example of the true West Virginian way of life. Basswood is both a reminder of its past and a glimpse into its bright future. Okay. Apparently it's ruined, closed, and it sucks. Okay.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Interesting. A mine?
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Oh, it's mine.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
So he left things badly with Nick, but seems like they were close before. Warning sign.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
What does that say? Because the sign protects better than sturdy railings. Still, can I run yet? Can I run? Can I run? Pushing all the buttons? No running. Okay, fine. Hey, a wildlife sign? That looks familiar.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Some of these
Does he?
species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Do I miss who she is? West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even the very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar. Yeah, you saw me there. On the prowl.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Keeps hikers and hunters safe from bears. I've seen that in Yellowstone. Oof, terrified me.
I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
This mystery day. The suspense. Ooh. What's going on? Mind Palace? Mind Palace? How you doing,
Why
Nick?
can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Oh.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Okay, this is really cool. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight. Can I get to things? Oh, okay, there's something I can see. Alright, I can't click on it. Okay. Mine closure, West Virginia coal under investigation. Okay, that looks like something I collected, if I remember right. Maybe. Okay. Basswood Rail accident, damaged tracks lead to derailing. That is about optimal shot angles in pool. Cool. That's in his Mind Palace. Whoa. Whoa, hello. Memory. Ooh. Remember.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be
Okay.
my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
What? Ooh.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
I like to write about humans and their pieces too, huh?
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard
Yeah?
you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening. Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
Oh.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it.
She's like, don't do
Sam.
it. Don't do it.
What are you doing?
She is.
I'm trying to be romantic.
Oh no.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
Oh no.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
He seems so confident. Read her body language. Okay.
You look like I just ran over your grandma.
Oh.
Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now.
Yeah.
Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
I just want you.
You should know that.
Okay.
We've discussed it before.
All right, we got an achievement.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Wow. Here's our journal. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid, it's as if I never left. So these are the people that we've met. Can we... Oh, we can do something with them. Okay, Anna, the one that got away. So something happened after. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Oh, at the funeral? Yeah, yet a part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Memento. Oh. Nick's been my friend since we were kids, my only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. Sam, this is us. I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people, and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? This is cool. I like this so far.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Clean.
There seems to be something here.
Oh. Journal updated. Is this going to be a memento? Yes, found a memento.
Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me.
It was her idea to carve your initials into a tree. That was before, well, you know the rest. You came here one night with her by your side. It was late. You were about to head back when Anna said she wanted to show you something. She scratched your initials into a tree, then drew a heart around them. What are you, 12? You scoffed. She took your hand and made you retrace the grooves in the wood with your fingers. When you're 12, she said, and you're in love for the first time, it's what you'll compare the rest of your life to, forever. You laughed and she kissed you, and then you drove home and never thought about that tree again until now. Emergency phone. Directly connected to the emergency
I
line.
get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Man, I really want to run. Oh. Walter.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around.
So we haven't seen Walter.
Giving up already?
yet.
Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. but it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Well, that looks familiar too. Twin mirror. Okay. I'm into this. Walter, are you still coming? I really hope you can make it to the wake. It'll be at the Haven. Nick won't care, or I'm almost there. Okay, should I decide like how I'm gonna be? I think I just gotta go with how I would answer. I don't know that much about him yet. And it seems like it's so layered. So I think I'm just gonna do with how I would answer for this time. Got stuck in traffic, almost there.
Lost the signal.
Oh,
Some things never change.
well. So pretty. Miners Haven parking lot. Joan. Oh, Bug. Okay. Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
Like, really
It's cold.
Yeah, come into the bar. Okay, good.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Truthfully, when somebody's feeling something, you gotta validate their feelings. You don't explain. You don't shut them down. So, I'm sorry.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said, I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed.
Oh.
He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
Who's that?
What if it leads to the
Oh.
truth? That could change everything. An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation? A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself. This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on. Friends don't lie to each other. Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Ooh, okay, this has got to be like a major decision. Keep her out of it or promise to look into it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to promise to look into it.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, same.
Me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
It was like a little flirty kind of the way that was delivered. I don't know that I like that. I was like, oh, wait, no, stop. I want there to be a moment where I could stop and look at the journal and check all this stuff out. Ah, here we go. Now we can look at the journal. Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter, Joan, goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Our old boss, Walter, is sure to have something to say too. Okay, so Walter's their boss, old boss. I won't be able to sneak past him. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. The temptation to embark on another doomed investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan, for Nick, or for myself? Of all people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. Yes. She was just a kid and my goddaughter. Oh yeah, I didn't put that together. But it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe, Joan was the one who nicknamed me Muley. I was wondering what that was. Not that I'm looking for an excuse. I made a promise to a child that will break her heart whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answer she's hoping for? Oh, I can run now.
Might
Yay.
as well talk to
Whoa.
Walter.
Log fast.
I'll
There we
have
go.
to sooner or later.
Yes. the
That's
cat food
Walter.
is under the sink. Yes, yes, it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a
Oh.
Basswood back in town requirement.
It's going to be a
So good
major
to see you.
decision.
Even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Wait, I'm not doing anything right now. And it's like getting intense. Oh, so if you don't choose, it picks for you. I didn't choose that. Okay.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
So you have to like consciously choose to not hug him. All right, I'm gonna look around though. Kathy's car, Her car's older than her daughter. It's Kathy.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
Are these all clues I'm gathering? I don't know. I know I need to like go and ask people questions and stuff as a part of this investigation, but like maybe something I find will help me know what to ask or give another option. The Coal Miners Haven. The bar has changed its logo but never changed its name.
The old bar sign. Reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids.
Because we hung out at the bar all the time as kids. Oh, journal update. Okay. Coal Miners Haven. Arcade games were the first friends that you had. Okay, that's why. And Nick Walden was your first real friend. I'm somewhere in between, of course. Oh. So this is someone else talking. Okay. And it all started here at Coal Miners Haven. The bar had an old arcade machine. The owner, Mr. Edwards, rescued from some junk heap. You'd spend the whole afternoon here playing Pac-Man until it got dark outside and the bar filled up with miners craving a cheap drink, and Mr. Edwards eventually kicked you out. You'd beg him to let you stay and play some more, but he thought it was already nice of him to let you in at all. Yeah, seriously. He'd even leave the machine on free play most days. Oh, that's actually really nice. He was a tough guy, an amateur boxer, not big on drunks or underage kids arguing with him when it was time to go home. One day there was another boy playing Pac-Man at the bar. You watched him play, hoping he'd leave soon. Suddenly, he turned to you and said, "My cousin swears there's a magic pill that makes the ghost stay blue forever, but it only appears on the 100th board at the center where the fruit's at. Does your cousin talk a lot of bullshit?" you asked. The boy scratched his head like he seriously thought about the answer and finally said, "Yeah, all the time." You both burst out laughing. You played together the rest of the afternoon. Nick beat your highest score, and when you beat his, it got late. You both got kicked out. That was when Nick invited you over to his place. No. The next day, Nick waited for you at the school gate. He walked you to Miners Haven like he wanted to make sure you wouldn't run away. You didn't. Not then. Oh. My old boss at the paper, I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was a decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old joker was nicer than I'd expected. Coming through the back will get me the looks. What kind of looks? Maybe some good looks. Basswood police car, the force has seen better days.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Okay. Tara's car. Seems most of Basswood Jungle Crew is in attendance.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Interesting. Can't wait to see what Tara's all about. Football game ad. At least Basswood still has its Pathfinders.
One of Nick's favorite matchups. Might be the first game he'll miss.
Oh, Joan's bike. Heavily worn out. She still loves biking.
That smile she had when I gave it to her. She could barely get on it back then.
Oh, let's take a newspaper. Is this our paper we used to write for, I assume? Dramatic.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left.
Yeah.
I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Local legend honored today. Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nicholas Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. He will be set to rest tomorrow at Havens Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and co-workers share a drink at the Coal Miners Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed friend. Oh, just push read. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was the byline of over half of the articles littering this clunky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife Kathy. April 11th, 2018, I think.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
Yeah. You often don't make it to the front page of the newspaper with good news. Not even in Basswood. Car crash. Walter did a good job on the obituary. All right, let's try to go in, see what happens through the front.
Ugh, I'm not ready for this.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous for him.
Here we go.
Kind of wanted to go through the back. Oh, I'm regretting that now.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, Big Shot investigative reporter.
That's me.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires.
Oh.
But that mean you couldn't leave town.
Confront
And you
him or
are
let it
leaving
slide.
town right after this, right?
Oh, let's confront him.
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen,
Okay.
we get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
That's what they need, another drink. Yep, that's gonna
You're
do
not
it.
worth it, Higgs.
Oh my god, why does everyone hate him?
Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Leaving as soon as I can, he started it, just here for Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
Thanks, Declan.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Excuse me? Declan's a local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot. Interesting. Usually to protect the smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. Okay. I should have known they'd still think it's my fault. Nothing to do with awful working conditions and inhumane management, obviously. Okay, I bet he wrote an article exposing it or something.
Declan
Talk to
lacks
him
subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
Yeah, let's talk to him again.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
Okay, I bet that would have changed.
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made
Yes,
it worse.
that's exactly what happened.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
All right, well, at least they're not getting too feisty.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Get out of my booth! This is my booth! And then he starts like breaking things and crying, and like finally he could feel his emotions about Nick. And then it comes back, and it was just in his mind, just in that mind palace. Oh,
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh,
Tara.
me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
My God.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
What did you think about it? I'm feeling that.
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done.
Okay.
Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Okay, am I overthinking it? Or, like, was he trying to get her away from talking to him more? Or was it, like, a nice thing to, like, you're being a little wacky? Tara, the office administrator at Basswood Jungle, is the proverbial weird coworker. She likes everyone and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, you name it, she'd talk about it for hours. Okay, so he was probably just being nice. Hugh is new in town, but seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as the town pharmacist, fitting in is his job, is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine. Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Oh. So, like, does he just get triggered all of a sudden out of nowhere? And, like, doesn't know what's going to happen? Or is this, like, he's consciously thinking right now and this is just the way it is? Remember.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Daddy.
Open your eyes.
Open
and
your
wake
eyes.
Up. The kids and I've been busy. And we got a little something for you.
Yeah, you did.
That's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. lights are out.
Turn them off, baby.
It's time for me to show you
What are you gonna show me?
my love.
Oh. Okay.
And I've got a feeling you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down.
Okay. I'm not really sure I like the daddy usage, but okay. Oh. Yikes. Billiards table. Slightly short back corner leg gives an advantage to regulars. A look at Basswood, the bar you forgot you remember. It's easy to forget places that make our hometown feel familiar. Oh, this is by Walter. The Coal Miners' Haven is one such place. The owner, Ethan Moreau, has made sure to stay true to the establishment's name by littering the walls with all the brave workers Basswood has seen over the years. Ethan might not have reached the skies yet, but he remains optimistic. Things aren't easy, but thankfully people will still think they can beat me at darts. Give it a chance when you walk by. The prices are fair, the beer is cold, and Ethan remembers the name of every customer. Sounds a little bit like someone else we know. It doesn't look like someone else we know. Basswood Landmark is changing hands. Okay. Longtime bartender Ethan Moreau will be taking over the Coal Miners' Haven from the current owner, Carl Edwards. The Coal Miners' Haven has been one of the Basswood's only bars since Prohibition, when it started as a speakeasy. Cool. Ethan had this to say about the change. Nothing's going to change much. This place feels like home for a lot of folks here. I don't want to change that. He plans to keep Edwards' collection of decorations and hopes to add to it as the years go on. Warning for drunk customers. Doubt they read it. If you must vomit something, please something on... I don't know what that says. Distribution of marks suggests strong intoxication for the average player.
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers. You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
Everyone here seemed to really like my dad.
Of course they did, Bug.
Everyone's nice in that creepy way. It's weird. Even Anna's weird.
Where's Anna? Where is she? I don't want to make this about me right now. And then I think your dad was a good guy.
People don't really know what to say, but they genuinely liked your dad. So even if they're weird and clumsy, it comes from a good place.
Now you sound all weird and clumsy.
That's true.
Don't I always?
Do you ever just watch people?
It's pretty much all I do.
Me too. But I don't always like what I see.
So who is her guardian now? Have they talked about that? All right, Declan again.
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
So, Sam, how's life been treating you?
The same it treats everyone. Well enough, I guess. Could be better. Nick's dead. I don't want to say that. Let's go with
The same way it
deprecation.
treats everyone. Some days are better than others.
I guess it's not really
It's pretty
deprecation.
optimistic coming from you.
I try.
You staying in town long?
Not really. Why? You think I'm gonna disturb the peace or something?
Wouldn't be your first time. Have a nice evening, Sam.
All right. Oh, let's talk to her some more.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death.
God.
Not enough to damage the bones, but you know.
Oh,
not a pretty
stop
sight.
talking, Tara. Stop.
Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course.
Oh.
I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
You are being, well, it's not really rude. You don't get it, so that's not rude. But like, why would you say something like that? I kind of want to keep her on my good side, though, so it's all right.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the
flirting?
confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Do I just think everyone's flirting? Wood carving, supposedly made by Ethan's sister, charred to look like coal.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
Let's talk.
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us. Join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came. Most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow.
His delivery is
Worked
like...
for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about it?
I mean, they're all fine. Let's just say dedicated.
Remember that article? Something about stoplights?
I don't.
No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
Lie, be vague, be honest. I just don't know what the benefit is to doing any of these things yet. So I think I've been doing honest so far, so I'm gonna go with that.
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's
Wow.
death barely hit me.
Oh,
It was like a pinprick.
it's a little too
compared to
honest.
just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I
Okay.
think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Yeah, drink later maybe? Or Nick's death, did it seem odd? Yes, let's ask questions.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I
Okay.
am both relieved and saddened to say.
Why don't I believe you?
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll,
Weird to say
keep
that
that
while
in mind.
smiling.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
He's like always smiling. It's that like is really unsettling. All right, let's talk to Kathy first.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce.
Right.
But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Okay, wait. Is that Joan's mom?
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
Let's go with my condolences. It seems consistent.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
Yeah.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father.
Okay.
Now
Confirmed.
listen, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
We made her promise and everything. I'll do my best. Joan thinks Nick was murdered. That seems like really a harsh thing to say right away. But I'm gonna go for it.
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now.
True.
Don't you go encouraging her, or worse,
Whoops.
putting those thoughts in her head.
Those are thoughts.
I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Wow. I mean, I get it. I totally understand the protective mother thing. But Okay, gonna put a photo on the memorial, huh?
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. He was more her best friend than a dad.
Sometimes good, sometimes a bad thing.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
I agree, it is a little bit weird. Is this when we're gonna see Anna?
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood.
And who are you, sir?
Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
I want to say I won my bet, but I also want more information, so I'm gonna say who is the bet with.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Oh.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Does he give anyone Finn vibes? Like a much older Finn where his life didn't go the way he thought it was gonna go. Vibes. Don't pretend you care. I think that feels right for this one.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
This is her, Anna. Anna? Anna? Anna. Oh, oh. Oh, that's awkward. Like, first time you're seeing each other, she's performing and you're just like watching her. Wow, look at that amazing animation. Wow.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Oh. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. Like, the rawness of her voice and... Oh, that got me. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, a lot of people to catch up on. All right. So, Tara. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one? Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy, a loner with not many friends in Basswood. So am I, but it doesn't mean that we're kindred spirits. With Walter, what you see is what you get. His grief for Nick is sincere. He just smiles all the time, so something is funny with him. Kathy and Nick were married young and divorced quick. I'm not sure she's ever really liked him, though I was their daughter's godfather, or maybe that just made things worse. Kathy's never forgiven me for disappearing from Joan's life. A small town bartender who listens more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. Ugh. Okay. I'm a little unsure of her relationship with Nick. Like, did they end up getting together?
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
They're just like really good friends, which, fine.
Anna?
Oh, they just started up the music again after she walked off. Oh. Hug her back. Yeah. Oh, yes.
I've missed you.
Wow.
Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Okay, I was not expecting that type of welcome. I don't want to say it hurts to come back, so I'm here now.
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster.
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault.
Tell that to everyone else. I didn't help. I know. Let's tell that.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together.
Okay.
Started to get serious.
I was thinking
but
that.
I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah, she seemed like there was something else in her song than just friendship. Yeah, I want to question that.
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you?
We didn't talk.
He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right?
I still don't understand
Anything
why.
broken just stays broken now.
Ugh, yes.
But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Was Nick murdered? Let's see if she comes up with something on her own without being the direct question.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big.
Wow.
I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I wanna do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home.
Wow.
We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's.
Okay.
It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Okay. Guitar used to be her mother's.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
Remember when Anna was learning to play the guitar, getting up early to practice before work? It's how you used to wake up, listening to her plucking chord progressions before bringing out her coffee. She was happy then, even if that guitar has its own history of sadness and loss even before today. You never met Anna's mom, and she didn't really talk about her, but the few times she did, it was always about how she loved having music in the house. Her mom would play the old folk songs on her guitar, and the two of them... Oh, no. Her mom used to play old folk songs, not old folk songs, on her guitar. And the two of them would sing along, sitting cross-legged on the floor on the long afternoons of her childhood. Anna lost her mother when she was a teenager, but even in the following years of grief, conflict, escape, she held on to her mom's guitar, even though she never learned to play it. Instead, she left Basswood, went to college, came back a journalist telling stories of her own hometown. Remember the feature she wrote about the old music shop on Gooseneck Hill? Anna took the assignment when no one else wanted it. Her article didn't rescue the music shop from bankruptcy, but the owner came to thank her personally. He gave her free music lessons as a thank you gift, so she finally learned to play. Seeing Anna again threw me for a loop, so much that I didn't even ask her about the circumstances of Nick's death. But afterward, I got the feeling that was for the better. Anna and Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basswood, my best friend and my ex get together. I don't even know how to take this, but in a strange way, it's also the thing we have in common. Anna's the only person who knows what it feels like to have lost Nick.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
Mr. Hicks, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Declan's
Don't
a good
worry,
guy.
I won't stay in town long enough for that.
Have a good night. About Nick's death, this might be a good time to ask.
One quick thing. Nick's death. Are you sure it was an accident?
Are we sure? What are you trying to say?
Yeah, maybe not.
Now, Sam, I know you're a bird dog at heart, and a bird dog hunts. But listen,
Okay.
Nick's death was an accident. Don't go riling people up. Don't you think you've done that enough to the nice folks around here?
No.
I guess so. Enjoy your evening.
I want to do this whole scene over again. Like right now.
You know Sam, he likes to prod and poke, chasing shadows that aren't even there.
What else are you going to say about me when I'm standing right there and I could see you and hear you and you could see me?
It does look tempting.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no.
Notice
Friends,
all the letter
drink.
A's in the
Yes, I
captions
suppose
look a
that's
little
fitting.
bolder.
To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though,
Oh,
right?
he knows something.
Tell me about
he
the
knows
man
something.
outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was a good dad mostly. He had things I didn't. We hadn't talked in 2 years or drink. Okay, I'm obviously trying to get information here. I'm gonna say the dad one. I don't really want to say this one, but I'm just curious about them mostly.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting.
Okay.
Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth, the friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed.
Okay,
If
Walter.
there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice.
Feels
Sorry about
nice.
that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Just a little awkward when somebody just breaks out in something like that. It's just like Do you sit there and like awkwardly listen, or, you know, especially if it's long, it's not like a short 2-line quote or something. People sure liked him. I brought myself down. So I wonder if you drink, if it just skips over the dialogue, or if you drink first and then you get to answer still. Or if you drink, you get drunk and you can't get the questions. Let's try to drink once and find out. We are supposed to drown our sorrows away.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose
I
his
wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. You guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
Grieving? Keep drinking, son.
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Huh. So if you didn't drink, would that not happen? I'll shoot Joan a text.
I'll send her a text.
She needs
Make sure
support.
she's going to be okay.
Are you okay? Yeah, just had to leave. Thanks for checking. That's good. I'm here for you. Be careful. She needs someone to be here for her, but she might push back on that. So I'm going to say be careful. Like, I trust you. Careful, all right? He is drowning his sorrows. Another one. Give me another one. Tip it back. Wow.
What a night. I'd say that
There's
went
this guy
well.
again.
Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything.
What?
Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Okay, is this a part of himself? Is this dissociation? I don't think so, because nobody is saying like, hey, where were you or anything. I didn't ask you to be here. Let's do that.
Hey, I didn't ask you to be here. To come back.
I couldn't let you miss this.
You just showed up.
You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
No promises.
What is happening? Wow, the pores you can see. It's crazy.
Hello? Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
Where?
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay.
Charge me. I can't get up.
Check out at 9.
That's so true.
What happened last night?
Oh no.
My head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea.
Don't do
Did I
that.
black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
What the hell happened last night? I was at Nick's wake. Knocking back drink after drink right after taking my anti-anxiety meds. Okay, well, that's what they're for. Nick and Joan, Walter, it's all a blur. I blacked out. Now I have a pounding headache and a sinking feeling. I need some water. Check out this hotel.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
How you doing? Okay, all right. View of Basswood. Why is it so bright outside? All right, checking on our pills again. Should we take them now? Interesting. So we can choose to take them or not. And we can't look at them. I assume they're the anti-anxiety pills. Wonder what will happen if we don't take them.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Yeah, I'm guessing those aren't like pain pills.
Please let there be water. No, no more beer. I need water.
Come on, snacks. Come on. There you go.
No, no food. I'll just throw it all up. No water, of course.
My jacket, not fashionable, currently stinks of cigarette smoke
Just
and beer.
tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Or did you? My bag?
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Didn't even pack, it said. Okay. Sync, inspect. Can you just turn it on? Seems dramatic.
Already feel more human.
Okay.
Now, where did I put my shirt?
Okay, that seemed like it was something really dramatic was about to happen.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Oh, pretty good. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Oh. Oh no. Ooh. Controlling him? I can't tell if I'm controlling him or not. Oh, I am! Go through here? Should I go through here? Sure. Oh. No! Keep going! To
Sam,
the next...
be more careful. Breathe.
Wait, am I not,
Focus.
like not supposed to go through there? Okay, I'm not supposed to go through there. Okay. Whoa, it's actually really hard to control him. Oh my god, no. Oh, oh. Breathe, breathe. I'm like not breathing. No, ow! It's really hard. He doesn't move so fast.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door.
Oh.
You need to steady yourself.
Oh, is it the one that says steady? Oh. Okay. Steady yourself. Steady yourself. Yes. I thought it was just a little message telling me to steady myself. No! So stressful. Wish you could control him better. Wait, did you go on the one that doesn't have any writing on it? Let's try that another time. No, turn! 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 Here we go again. Uh-oh. Okay. Is it like becoming easier? What's happening? Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop it next to your feet! No? Focus! 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 Yes! 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 We did it! That was stressful. Whew. Wait, oh yeah, now I actually get to like find out what happened maybe?
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Well, what happens if I took my pills? Oh, I need a second. Turn around. Is that guy still chasing me? Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Can I run? I can. They're all something different.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
Huh.
Hide. It's never happened.
Okay.
Going on.
What?
If I run, I'll keep running. And you face what happened. Answers.
I want this one.
Yes, answers.
Yes.
Good or bad, I need answers.
Yes. Sound design is like, woo. Okay. Oh, hello again.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
Yeah.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be safer knowing. I think that's true. Yeah.
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Oh my goodness. This is really cool. I like it. I'm super intrigued. I want to know what's going on. Yeah, I hope you join me for the rest. Yay. Until next time.